Are we live? In 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Are we live? uh, I think we are live. 4. I think so. Guess what? We got Adam Kownacki facing off against Chris Arreola next. And I just finished watching. What's his name? Jean Pascal fight Marcus Brown at light heavyweight. And that was a freaking roller coaster of a fight. That fight was insane. It was exciting as hell. There was moments in there where I thought it was easy work for Marcus Brown. He was just giving him, he was making it look easy. He was making him miss. He was making him pay. But Jean Pascal's a veteran. He caught him with fucking, nice punches and dropped him twice. No, 3 times. And then eventually they got like a freaking, eventually Marcus Brown got a, Jean Pascal, they had a little headbutt. And Marcus Brown was bleeding profusely. It was just horrible. The cut was really nasty. The blood was flowing really bad. And they were forced to stop the fight. And now we got a new light heavyweight champion. Jean Pascal has won. It's crazy how I'm happy for Jean Pascal. Jean Pascal at the start of the decade, he beat Chad Dawson, and then he kind of like went on the slide after losing to what's his name? After he lost to Bernard Hopkins, he kind of became irrelevant, and it's nice to see. He started off the decade 2010 with a victory over Chad Dawson to become the unified light heavyweight champion, and he ends the decade 2019 beating a prime Marcus Brown, Sir Marcus Brown, that is, and becoming a champion. So it's nice to see, it's nice to see the because he's had a long and tough road. I remember he fought Carl Froch back in the day. So it's nice to see, what's his name? Jean Pascal, excuse me, being able to regain the heavyweight crown once again. So yeah, and next is gonna be the Adam Kownacki versus Chris Arreola fight. I'm looking forward to that fight. Hopefully the fight is entertaining. I'm 100% picking 100% picking Chris Arreola to lose. I just don't think it's his time. I think it's a new generation, and I think that Chris Arreola is past his best at this point in time. I don't think he's the same he was back in the day, and I just think this right now there's a lot of hype for Adam Kownacki. He's just been looking like a beast. He's destroyed Washington. He's been destroying everybody, man. He's been destroying everybody, bro. So I got him winning, but I have a feeling, because Adam Kownacki has no head movement, so I have a feeling that he's probably gonna be in like some type of war with Chris Arreola. It's gonna be fun. I can't wait. Yo, Big Plane. That's not your name. Big Plans, Little Drive. Welcome to the stream, man. Thanks for showing up. You ready for Chris Arreola versus Adam Kownacki? How you been, man? Because I am. I'm ready for this fight. I just saw, Jean Pascal beat Marcus Brown. And it was crazy. That fight was crazy. Jean Pascal was losing. He was getting, I felt, dominated by Marcus Brown, and then Jean Pascal lands a punch on him, and he keeps landing like a right hand on him, and like a hook, and then he drops him several times, and then the fight starts getting really close because he drops him like 3 times, and then at the end of the fight, like, they have a headbutt, and Marcus Brown is bleeding like crazy, and they had to stop the fight. And Jean Pascal ends up winning. So we got a new light heavyweight champion. He's a two-time light heavyweight champion, Jean Pascal now, and I feel happy for him because I remember at the start of this decade, Jean Pascal, like when he first came up, when he beats what's his name, Chad Dawson, and he became unified champion. Then he went on to like lose to Bernard Hopkins and stuff, and he kind of like disappeared. He became kind of irrelevant when like the emergence of like Sergey Kovalev and guys like that came along, and Adonis Stevenson. He kind of like fell off the light heavyweight scene. So it's cool to see him back now as a champion. So yeah, they're probably gonna have a rematch because I thought Marcus Brown was like easily beating him until he got caught. So hopefully they have a little rematch. Right now, Adam Kownacki is gonna fight Chris Arreola, and I'm happy. I'm excited for this fight. Just because I think it's gonna be entertaining, man. For as long as it lasts. Man, I hope I see the same. But he's being trained by Joe Goosen, and Joe Goosen is gonna tell him to fight dumb. Joe Goosen is a guy he loves aggressive fighters. He was commentating in the Manny Pacquiao versus Keith Thurman fight, so he's gonna tell Chris Arreola to freaking be all up in Adam Kownacki's grill, and that's not gonna benefit him, man. I'm telling you, he's gonna get hurt. He's gonna get hurt several times. It's taking forever for these. It keeps like going to commercial break, and then it comes back, and then it goes away. But right now they're just like showing the little interviews. They always show like the past interviews to like, hype you up and stuff, I guess. But no one's actually fighting yet. Da da da. Adam Kownacki, Chris the Nightmare. I remember when Chris the Nightmare Arreola was in his prime, man. I'm not watching. I'm in the UK. Jesus. 3 a.m. Oh yeah, it's 5-hour time difference. That's right. What do you not have PBC? Do you have PBC in the UK? Sorry if that's a dumb question, but I don't know. How do you guys watch fights that happen in the US and in the UK? There has to be some like sort of channel over there that you guys watch. I shouldn't count out Chris Arreola though. Know why? Because you had Jean Pascal upsetting Marcus Brown. So if that could happen, why couldn't Chris Arreola upset Adam Kownacki? Deontay Wilder's here again. Deontay Wilder's there. I think they're going to try and build. I like that. Deontay Wilder seems to always be commentating for Adam Kownacki fights. Every time he fights, he's like the commentator. And then they like have like some little words of exchange. So they're probably gonna say something if he wins. All right, now they're showing the fight night tail of the tape for these two. Damn, man, Chris Arreola's getting old, bro. 30, nearly 40 years old. And then they like have like some little words of. Oops, sorry about that. I should have put a bet on this fight. There he is. The Nightmare. Dude, what are you doing up at 3 a.m.? The only thing I'm doing up if it's 3 a.m. is either playing games or online or some shit. He got like two trainers, Chris Arreola. He got Joe Goosen and that same guy who's always been on in his corner like since he turned pro. I always forget his name. So I guess he added Joe Goosen because he figured he'll be a good fit for him. But I don't think Joe Goosen is gonna be good for Chris Arreola in this fight. Yo, it's like raining like crazy outside. How long did it take Deontay Wilder to knock out Chris Arreola? Was it 5 rounds or something? I think he retired, didn't he not? I think he retired in the corner, if I'm not mistaken. It's been a while. I saw that fight one time. Adam Kownacki says he's gonna do a faster job. He's been able to knock out two of Deontay Wilder's opponents quicker than Deontay Wilder, Washington, and Arthur Spilka. And he's probably gonna do the same against Chris Arreola because Chris Arreola is like it's been a while. Over the hill. And there goes Christopher. There he is. Dude has a Polish, entire Polish following over here. Damn, look how many Polish people. Oh shit. They're in the ring. They're heading towards the ring. Dude. This guy has a fan base. Adam Kownacki over here. Look how many Polish people with Polish shirts repping Poland.
The national anthem of Poland.
He don't even live in over there anymore, does he? I don't think he lives over there anymore. I know he's from Poland over there, but he don't. He lives in the U.S. basically now. Damn, I had no idea this guy had such a massive fan base. People are rooting for going crazy for Adam Kownacki. Adam Kownacki looks like the Polish version of Nathan Gorman. He's his adopted twin brother. Is Adam looking fatter? He looked bigger in the build-up. I mean, he always look. You know what type of body Adam Kownacki has. He always has like that chubby type of body, where he just looks. He has like C cups, and he has love handles, and he's a little pudgy. He has like that type of physique that what you call who has Daniel Cormier has from the UFC, or yeah, but I can't really tell. He looks the same. He just always looks like he's out of shape. He got like the body of like last generation's boxers, last gen boxers and stuff. They're announcing it now. I can't wait. Wait. Oh no, they're still singing a national goddamn anthem. Don't tell me they're gonna sing it. The USA national anthem now.
And now we present the national
Of course.
anthem of the United States.
Damn, son. Adam Kownacki got way more fans than Chris Arreola.
And now we present the anthem of the United States.
Chris Arreola is serious. I want to see vintage Chris Arreola. Why do they always do this? They gotta sing the national anthems of dudes. Just get on with the program.
Ladies and gentlemen, we welcome you to Barclays Center here in Brooklyn, New York, as Premier Boxing Champions presents the featured bout of the evening, brought to you by MGM Resorts and Brooklyn Boxing. Judging
Brooklyn
at ringside
Boxing.
for our main event, Dr. Lou Moret, Kevin Morgan, and
There you go.
Don Trella. All right, fans, here we go with our heavyweight special attraction, scheduled for 12 rounds of boxing. And now, ladies and gentlemen in attendance, and boxing fans joining
Ladies
us
and
around the world, live from Barclays.
Live from Barclays Center, Brooklyn, it's showtime. What? On a serious note, you are sounding a lot better. I hope you enjoyed the fight. Today's videos had the original fun energy. Thanks, man. Yeah, I am feeling a lot better. I think I get too wrapped up on my channel and stuff a lot of times, like the success of my channel, or like when how like my channel was dying and stuff. It kind of made me feel depressed and stuff. So I think that's what the problem was. So that's why I took a little break, because I keep thinking about, or I kept thinking about, you know, my channel's deaf and stuff, and just made me feel like depressed and stuff. I don't know if that's the right word. But yeah, it was nice to not care about none of this for a week. But you know me, I couldn't stay away from YouTube for too long. All right, they're finally announcing them. They're finally announcing their names. They're finally gonna fight. Oh man, it's gonna be a war. Yes. Here we go. Here we go.
Fellas, moving over the ropes in the press room. Expect you to obey my commands at all
Here we
times.
go.
Please,
Chris Arreola looks dead serious.
keep going with the law.
Adam Kownacki looks dead. Oh man, it's gonna be.
As we get set for our main event, tonight's odds provided by Fox Bet. The underdogs have won each of our two previous
Damn,
fights.
son.
The New York natives have lost
A big underdog.
both fights so far tonight. Curtis
There's-
Stevens and Marcus
Round one's
Brown.
about to start.
Adam Kownacki hopes to change that. Grew up right here in Brooklyn as he takes on the Californian.
Right away.
Chris Arreola.
Right away, Adam Kownacki's at. Oh, already he hurt him.
And Kownacki comes right at Arreola early.
Kownacki needs to move his head, but he caught.
But he's not moving his head. Adam Kownacki.
Kownacki's just coming straight at him. He's not going to take a backward step right now.
Ooh, nice. Okay. Chris Arreola caught him with some nice punches.
We mentioned both guys had similar styles. Deontay, they both like to come forward. Oh,
there you go.
Almost definitely. These guys got similar styles so much.
Body shot. Nice body shot from Kownacki. But Chris Arreola standing his ground. I told you it's going to be a war because I know that Adam Kownacki has no head movement. Ooh.
Not any bad blood leading up to this fight. They seem to get along with one another, but that all changes once they enter the ring.
Most definitely. When you get in that ring and that bell say ding, you know, get it from there, baby.
Ooh. I don't want to get no copyright claims, so I got to mute that. Oh, nice. I have to mute that. Sorry about that. Adam Kownacki's going right. Adam Kownacki looks way fatter than Chris Arreola, man. He looks way fatter. Chris Arreola looks like he's slimmed down a bit. He's been on a diet, bro. All right now, Adam Kownacki is on the front foot. Chris Arreola is kind of walking back, but he's letting his hands go. So it's a competitive fight so far. But Adam Kownacki is the aggressor. Oh. But I like that Chris Arreola is standing his ground. He's not like just going backwards, but like out of like fear and like out of like, okay, I'm too intimidated. He's going back, but he's throwing bombs though. So I like that. That means he's not like trying to he's not showing, he's coming to. Oh, nice. Uh-oh. There you go. Now he hasn't pinned against the ropes. Chris Arreola gotta get out of the ropes. Wait, no.
You know what? That's a sneaky right hand he's got. You know,
Oh, nice.
with the jab, but he throws that right hand across.
Ooh, this is a phone booth, dude.
And look, baby,
Nice little uppercut there.
these punches hurt. They sound like it.
Time winding down in round one, scheduled for 12.
Nice body shot from Chris Arreola. Nice 1-2. Okay. I think Adam Kownacki's bleeding.
I found a way to relieve my constipation that's both gentle and fast. New Dulcolax liquid works naturally with the water in my body to provide gentle relief in as little as 30 minutes. New stimulant-free Dulcolax liquid.
Don't play too much of the feed. They will strike your channel. I don't think they'll strike my channel. I think they'll give me a copyright claim. I don't think they'll strike it, though. Now, if I put a pay-per-view, I mean, when I was watching Keith Thurman versus Manny Pacquiao, I live streamed that, and I put some audio. No, when Deontay Wilder. Remember when Deontay Wilder fought Tyson Fury? That was a pay-per-view event. I put some audio. I put some freaking audio, and they didn't do nothing. They didn't even give me a copyright claim, which was surprising. Not even a copyright claim. Yo, round one was very competitive. And I liked it. I like it, man. I'm hyped. Round two begins. These dudes, yo. I'm telling you, because Chris Arreola does not have head movement. I mean, because Kownacki does not have head movement. He's already bleeding. Oh, nice. Yo. This is a phone booth. Chris Arreola's taking those punches well. Nice.
15 career knockouts have come in the second round. 15 knockouts in his 19 pro bouts. But Deontay, I went back and watched your fight with Arreola 3 years ago. In the first round that night, Arreola barely threw any punches. It was much more of a feeling out process for him.
Almost definitely, you know, with me, Arreola, he kind of have a problem with taller fighters, and he had to establish himself with my long range and keeping.
Chris Arreola's already doing better against Adam Kownacki than he did against Deontay Wilder. That's 100% factual.
He knocked out Arreola in the 8th round back in July of 26.
Hooks.
A lot of people don't know I broke my hand and tore my bicep, and I came in with a third-degree burn as well too. You know, but you know he came on strong, and he took all that he could take.
Chris Arreola got to go to the body because Adam Kownacki looks a little soft down there. He's a little chubby.
I was in my zone as well too.
Both guys have been throwing body punches and a mixed array of different punches, which is good for these guys.
Most definitely, it's like they up close and personal. You know, I never seen Kownacki up and close in the body and stuff like he's doing now. You know, this is a good, you know, point of view of seeing how he does in the inside with this, you know, both of these guys together like this.
This is what I call them.
This is a phone booth fight, man. 2 rounds in already at war. Ooh! He telegraphed that punch.
All right, Joe Goosen in Chris Arreola's corner. What do you think so far over the first 5 minutes? You happy with what you've seen?
Yeah, I knew exactly what was going to happen. This is it. It's a slugfest.
Yeah, that's exactly what it is.
And let me tell you something. The first one that cracks for real is going to lose this fight. The one who keeps punching is going to win it.
All right, thanks, Joe.
Oh, he got him on the back.
Corner for the first time.
Damn.
These guys are literally playing rock'em sock'em robots around here. This is I'm not interested in getting in a rock'em sock'em robot war.
Yeah, I mean, you know, when it comes like this, it's the person in the better shape that will come through.
That's true. Lennox says is the person who has better stamina. Oh, Kownacki almost knocked Arreola's head off. This is a war.
I was so embarrassed about paying too much for you.
All right, I'm going to turn that off right now. This is a war. I have it even after 2 rounds. Even. Who would have thought? I'm pretty sure most people probably figured. I thought maybe Kownacki would get rid of him in 2 rounds, but so far it's a very competitive fight after 2 rounds, at least for me. Right now, their trainers are giving them instructions. I feel that both of these dudes are throwing a lot of headshots. I feel that like both of them need to invest on their opponent's body because they're both soft in the midsection. So I think they should each throw more body shots, and that's gonna pay off a lot in the second half of the fight because they're both like really just trying to knock each other's heads off. They're throwing a lot of headshots. The Arreola's the one on the back foot here, but he's being aggressive. Look. Okay, see that was nice. I like what Arreola did there. Oh, he just threw a crazy uppercut on Chris Arreola. And Chris Arreola's Chris Arreola's a veteran now. He got hit and he immediately held on. Something Anthony Joshua don't do that. If he gets hurt, you don't hold on. There you go. He throws a body shot. So far, they've both been able to take their best punches. That's very surprising. I figured that Chris Arreola would not be able to handle Adam Kownacki's punching power, but he's eating them up. He's eating everything that Adam Kownacki's landing on him, and Adam Kownacki is also eating everything that Chris Arreola is landing on him. So they both are showing really tremendous chins here. Oh. But yeah, I was like seeing some highlight videos of Adam Kownacki when he was like younger, like 5-6 years ago. He was way skinnier back then. Like He's definitely put on a lot of weight in the last 5 years. He looked way lighter. The experience level of Chris Arreola is showing. He's marching forward, but he has a really high guard up. So he's smart. You know, he's not just marching forward and not protecting himself. He understands that, you know, that's very dangerous. Nice. There you go. Another body shot. I like that. I think that's what they need to do more. Each of them is throw those body shots. It would be absolutely amazing if another Chris Arreola's invest into the body. It would be amazing if Chris Arreola is able to beat Adam Kownacki right here. That would be an upset. And I would be so pissed off I didn't bet on the fight if that happened, man. Chris Arreola has got Adam Kownacki backing up for the first time in the fight. Oh my God. That's nice. Adam Kownacki keeps throwing an uppercut. Left uppercut. Another uppercut. Arreola got an amazing chin, man. Oh, nice. This is like the Charles Martin fight, the Adam Kownacki versus Charles Martin fight, where it's just like back to back. You know, back to back wars and shit. A back and forth war. In the round 3, now round 4.
And this is where he threw that uppercut, where Arreola smiles at him.
Take a deep breath. Hey, look, we're gonna do this all night. You've been in the ringer, baby.
Joe Goosen loves this type of fight.
Nothing's gonna slow you down here. I'm telling you, you can win this fight. Look at me. You can win this fight. Outballs him. Out-hard him. Do you understand me? Keep it short. Keep it smart. See, be the smarter, quicker, shorter guy. Okay? Here we go. The words of Joe Goosen and
Joe Goosen's gonna get Chris Arreola killed.
Joe is old school. His style fits me. Working together for the first time. And he said to Arreola, you can win this fight.
Most definitely, and I totally agree with
Joe.
what he said. Yes.
What Joe said in the corner was right.
Yes.
You know, you got to keep it short. The shorter punches, always the wider punches.
The wider punches.
Let's welcome in our unofficial score, Larry Hazard. How have you seen it, Larry, over the first 3 rounds?
Well, Ken, this is a brawler's delight.
Who the hell's this guy?
Kownacki ahead,
Larry
30 to
Hazard.
27. And it's mainly because judges are encouraged not to score even rounds. And so, usually in fights like this, the guy that's coming forward, that's making the fight, he's going to end up winning a round. So I have it 3 rounds to 0, Kownacki.
All right, thanks, Larry. Do you guys agree or disagree?
It's a close fight. It is a close fight.
I agree with Lennox. This is a close fight.
That's true what he says, because when somebody's coming forward, that means he's trying to make a fight of it. When somebody's backing up, he's not make a fight of it, so you got to give it to the guy that's trying to make a fight of it.
Correct. I agree with that totally. I mean, this is a hard fight. You know, they both come to fight, man. You can tell in the ring. You can tell with the energy in the ring, the velocity of punches that they're throwing. You know, they came to fight.
The velocity,
and
the punches.
What can you ask more for? The guy to get prepared for another guy, and you come to arena and give it all you got on that one night of that fight. And tonight is the night, baby.
Deontay, you usually have the height and reach advantage against your opponent. But what would your strategy, what would your thought process be against guys like this who like to come forward? And of course, you faced Arreola, but not Kownacki.
Well, yeah, of course I'd have faced Arreola, and we seen what I did with him. You know, it was a great fight. You know, and
There you go, more body shots.
After the end of the fight, that's what it's all about. But with Kownacki, you know, I would just use my jab with him to keep him at bay. He throws a lot of punches, so I need him to tire out a little bit. And if I can catch him at the bay, set up my punches like Lennox used to do back in the day, you know, showing that Canadian style punches, come right down the paint with the right hand, my specialty. I think it'll be a bam, baby, good night moment for me.
Phone booth.
Well, Arreola came to your home state of Alabama, now fighting in Kownacki's hometown.
Chris Arreola.
Oh, nice.
Go anywhere, even if it's in your backyard, Kenny.
And he has 28 fights in his home state of California, but 19 out of state throughout his professional career. Fighting in New York for only the second time. Time winding down in round 4. Chris Arreola, Adam Kownacki.
Kill him. You understand me? Yep. Let me get that. There you go. I got it. I got it. Here we go. Now, look, let me just tell you something. Don't let him take a breather.
As you see this replay right there, they're up in the pocket with each other. And here you go with Chris coming with that nice left hook right there to Kownacki's face right there. I've been butchering his name all night, man. God got to forgive me for that, you know. But this is an amazing fight. I'm very excited about that. But that was an amazing punch by Chris Arreola.
Get your head back under, okay? I'm telling you, Chris, we can win this fight. This guy's slowing down big time right now. Big time, okay? That's it. Now just, hey, you gotta get it through your head. You can do this for 20 rounds if we need to do it for 20 rounds. You understand? You're a game player, baby. That's what I've been telling you the whole time. I know a game player when I see one. Hey, listen to me.
He's like a motivational speaker, Joe Goose.
Don't get stupid. Keep it short. Keep it smart.
Get him out quick.
So Joe Goosen, very positive in Arreola's corner. He feels Kownacki is slowing down.
Yeah, this is what you need to say to your guy in the ring. You got to motivate him. You got to tell him. You got to almost lie to him, saying he's winning the round. You got to say, got to encourage him.
All right, over to the Kownacki corner. Heidi Angel.
Thank you very much, Kenny. Keith, what have you seen from Adam, and what would you like to see from
Oh
him
my
here in
God.
the 5th round?
Kownacki's going crazy.
I like his pressure, but I still want him working behind the double jabs. At times, he's just walking in, getting hit with stupid stuff. But for the most part, his pressure is good. And when he's going to the body, I want him to go with both hands a little bit more instead of just one shot at a time. But, I mean, overall, we're winning the fight.
Kownacki looks like he's at ease, and Chris Arreola looks like he's like forcing everything.
Thank you so much, guys.
All right, thanks, Heidi.
Kownacki looks so comfortable.
Out of Kownacki's corner.
Arreola is really using a lot of his experience on Kownacki. You know,
You're right. He is, because he's trying to smother him a little bit, and he's moving forward. You can tell he's a little bit winded, but Kownacki doesn't realize that yet.
Exactly.
Joe felt that Kownacki was tiring a bit, slowing down after round 4.
This is what you do with these up-and-coming guys. That's why I say Arreola is the perfect gatekeeper, you know, out of all of them, because he's gonna use the experience that he had. You know, he'd have been in there with 3 times for 3 titles, and he knows just what to do in situations, and he's gonna be a real big tester for Kownacki.
Kownacki, 30 years of age, has never lost as a pro. 19-0, 15 via knockout. As a youngster, loved watching fellow Pole Andrew Galata. And he inspired Kownacki to enter the ring.
Chris Arreola always looks out like he's out of balance.
Round 5 here in Brooklyn.
Hey Kenny, we all, you know, we gotta let this guy out myself. We all heavyweights, right? Yeah, you think you would pan out in there with these big guys, man? All these punches and bunches is coming at you.
Maybe 10 seconds. If that.
Until you feel the burn, baby.
I'll stay outside the rope. I have my protectors tonight with me.
Yes, sir.
A look at the punches landed.
Nice. Kownacki's trying to box. Oh! Oh, he just hurt Kownacki.
Arreola caught Kownacki with a good right hand
Nice.
there. Arreola throwing the right hand again, being successful 3 times so far.
Oh, but Kownacki's coming right back.
Wrist or knuckle? Okay, you're going to have to limit that. Okay?
Well, here we play with Adam connecting with the slight uppercut, come with the right hand. He's trying to double jab and he come with the body. That was a good shot. Then he come back with the 1-2.
And here's Arreola coming with that right hand, sneaky right hand, by the way. Good right hand. And here he comes again with that right hand. First, he started off with a jab. Ooh, sneaky right hand again by Arreola.
A look at Kownacki in his corner. There is Justina Kownacki, Adam's wife. She is
Justina Kownacki.
due to give birth to a baby boy at the end of the month, August 29th.
Wow.
I know she's a nervous wreck right now, Kenny.
But Adam said he would rather have her here.
6 rounds. I can't believe it. I did not think it would get this far.
In that last round, Arreola came back to the corner. He was kind of holding one of his hands like he hurt a knuckle or something, but we're going to see how it plays out over the next couple rounds.
Yes, most definitely. This is a crucial time. If Arreola's hand is hurting right now, if he broke it or anything, this is a crucial time for him. This is where we have to play what we call hold our poker face.
Yeah.
This is round 6, scheduled for 12 for the heavyweight division. Adam Kownacki looking to maintain his unbeaten record. Chris Arreola looking to continue his career. He said, if I lose, that is it. I will retire. Punches landed very close. 166, Kownacki, Arreola, 156.
Damn.
I mean, Adam is going to the head. He's going to the body. Arreola saying, no, sir.
Boy, he's practicing his defense. and Arreola, I know he wants to stay close to Kownacki because he doesn't like the distance. He likes the closeness. He likes the phone box.
Yes, sir.
Well, Arreola told us.
Because that's a form of defense.
I implemented defense. He said, I already know offense.
I want to know, I don't want to know, these guys are kind of heavy around the waist. I want to know, is that an extra cushion? I always want to ask that. Is that an extra cushion? Because they've been in the pocket right there. They've been banging each other's bodies, and, man, these guys are still coming to this day.
22-pound differential at the weigh-in yesterday. Arreola 244. Kownacki 266 pounds.
Oh, nice.
The pace has slowed down so
They're
much
hugging each other,
in the
man.
first couple of rounds. I'm not sure they could have kept up that pace as far as the number of punches thrown and landed.
It's halfway through the fight. And, these guys are going to save some energy for the next part of the fight.
Yeah.
If it goes that far.
I agree. I think it will go that far because none of these guys, they can't hurt each other.
10 seconds remaining in round 6.
Oh. Damn.
Arreola with the right hand with the good push.
In boxing. If you want to be remembered, you got to do better than win. You got to be willing to take risks. Take on the guy you probably shouldn't.
That's a nice commercial. Big plans, little drive, you say. What's happened to your commentary? I don't have a clue what's going on. I just got into the fight, watching the fight, and no one was here, so I decided just to watch the fight instead of commentary, because I don't. You just came back, I think, because no one was really here. It's not like before where I used to have a bunch of people talking to me. Now, Nobody really shows up. Yeah, thanks for showing up. I do appreciate that. Big Plans Little Drive. You're like the only person that showed up to this live stream. But yeah, I felt that no one was watching. So I was like, well, let me just stay quiet and enjoy the fight.
Arreola.
Oh, don't call the fight off. I thought you were going to call the fight off.
Guys, you mentioned a potential issue with Arreola's hand back in round 5.
Don't tell me he broke his hand again. This guy's always hurting his hand.
Oh! You got to make it cool out for at least a round.
Yes. And the thing, what I don't like about what he just did, he indicated that his hands were hurting. If Adam picks that up, that can give him even more momentum in this fight.
I agree with Deontay Wilder.
It's like he almost out of there, so I can get him out of there.
Oh, yeah, 100%. Have you ever hurt your hand in the fight?
Oh, man, many a time.
So what adjustments would you have to make?
I mean, first of all, you cannot let your opponent know that something is wrong with you. That's a big no-no because of what I just said, to getting the momentum, the second win, to coming back in the fight. You know, but... you know, he got to keep his composure. He got to continue to keep fighting like he's doing to block Adam out of thinking anything's wrong. And when that happens, then you start building your own momentum. The pain started to numb down a little bit, and you're starting to continue to throw punches like Arreola is doing now.
All right, let's bring in our unofficial score.
Deontay Wilder has a hard time talking sometimes.
Okay, Kenny, I got Kownacki ahead 59-55.
Yeah, me too. I got Kownacki winning. But it's still a very close fight because Chris Arreola is always there. He's relentless.
He's taking a lot of shots. I'm starting to get a little worried about the punches that he's taking. You know, he's coming in, but he's not throwing enough punches. Even when he's coming forward, Kownacki is the guy that's doing the banging. And so he's eating a lot of leather here in this fight, and I'm beginning to have a little concern.
All right, thanks, Larry. Larry has given 5 of the first 6 rounds to Adam Kownacki. Look at the Arreola family.
Oh.
His wife, Erin. Son, Alex, 4 years of age. 17-year-old daughter, Danae, a terrific softball player. And she's always very vocal at ringside during his fights. And Chris told us, I always hear her when I'm in the ring.
Yeah. You always have that one voice, Kenny, that you hear that you're so familiar with. It's like Mark Breland, my trainer. He got the softest.
Wilder sounds so fucking stupid.
Mark, another New York native, of course.
Yeah.
Nice body shots. I'm surprised that Kownacki did not stop Chris Arreola fast. Like I thought it was gonna be a quick stoppage. 2 rounds, 3 rounds, maybe.
Combination, 3-punch combination there before the end of the round.
But
in the books.
Chris Arreola is tough.
Has fought for a title 3 times. Back in 2009, his first career loss at the hands of Vitaly Klitschko. And in 2014 against Stavern, fight was stopped in the
Damn, I saw all those fights. I saw when he fought
there you are, Deontay. Throwing that left jab.
I saw when he fought Vitaly Klitschko the first time. I saw when he fought Deontay Wilder. I saw when he fought Birmingham Stavern. I saw all those times. Lennox Lewis is just like a leprechaun. Everything green. I'll tell you this. Arreola's doing better against Adam Kownacki than he did against Deontay Wilder. That's for damn sure. But totally different styles. Kownacki is he's in your face. Like he has no head movement. And he doesn't throw a jab. Like at all.
Let's head back to Chris Arreola's corner. Joe Goosen, here we are in round 8. Your thoughts?
Hands up! Joe focused right now. So he ain't got time.
Joe's focused. I believe he doesn't even have the earpiece in. So he can't hear
Keep that
nothing.
pressure up.
This is a serious fight for him.
Yes.
He's got to be totally in it, 100%. And that's what a great trainer does, man. He's so focused because you got to stay in tune with the fight. The trainer is our eyes and ears.
You gotta counter that.
He see everything that we can't see. So he must stay focused in a close fight like this. Arreola is here to prove a point, and they're
pressure
focused.
up. Watch those legs.
At this time, especially late in the rounds like this, Arreola has to be reminded by Joe to keep his hands up.
No. I just told him that last round. I said, look, Joe, let him be the one that starts expanding his defense.
I think because Chris Arreola keeps smothering Adam Kownacki, he's like, in a way, he's taking a lot of the heavy blows. The punch, Kownacki can't really like throw his punches at full force, so he's able to eat them. They're more like slapping punches.
That Joe can multitask a little bit.
That's right.
It's round 8, by the way. Round 8.
Look at the total punches thrown, landed, percentage, as well as the body shots.
Deontay, who do you think's thrown the heaviest shot so far?
I think Adam is throwing the more heavier shots so far. He's still coming with the original 1-2, and he's landing it as he throws it as well. I mean, there's so many.
I agree, Deontay Wilder.
Punches, Lennox, it's making me tired just looking at these guys throwing all these punches, man.
There you go.
Like
Chris Arreola is exploding a bit.
When he throws, he almost remind me of a small George Foreman. How he throwing with big, the power that's coming behind it from the way it sounds.
I want you to know that, okay? You understand what I'm saying? Chris, this is where you got to fight your balls off now. But here's the key. Keep his hands up, baby. Don't step back and drop them. If you're going to step back, I want him up. Do you understand? Use that jab a little bit more, that short jab. He's going to try to get over it. So don't let it be lazy. You got to use that short, quick jab. All right? Great. Man, you're... I know. Okay, but you know what? It's catching him, baby. We're almost done. Okay? This is a pain game, baby.
Uh-oh. I think he just told Joe Goosen he broke something.
Okay? Make him pay for that. You understand? Yep. So here we go. Nothing stops you. This is 9. This is 9, baby. All right? You need that? You got the mouthpiece in? Let me have it. You got it in?
Oh, you have Arreola connecting with a good jab and smiling right after. He loves it. He's having fun in there.
As he always does. We see that smile throughout this bout. Round 9 scheduled for 12. Adam Kownacki, who has held jobs in construction, nightclub security here in the New York area. We asked him about his honest job. He said, I used to hand out flyers and posters. He and his team, his friends, they sold a lot of tickets for this fight, Lennox.
Oh, yeah. Over 2,000 tickets. Arreola thought he was going to be too busy
we heard him.
selling tickets that he wouldn't be focused on his fight. So he felt like that was an edge.
Arreola hurt his hand badly.
Here at Barclays Center for the 9th time. First time as the headliner.
Arreola seems a little bit hurt.
It's his hand. He broke his hand.
Kownacki's throwing some volume punches right now, so he senses something. At this point, I think Arreola's just taking a break. But he's doing the right thing. He's keeping his hands up. He's not getting hit with no silly shots. He's listening to his corner.
Playing defense, as he talked about with us, something that Joe Goosen has had a large part in adding to the repertoire of Chris Arreola.
So you know what Chris Arreola is doing, which is very wise, is making Kownacki throw his punches, then after he's finished, he's throwing his punches, so he's not letting Kownacki get away with punches.
Kownacki has landed 46% of his power punches thrown. Arreola at 32%. 1 minute remaining in round 9.
Put him out, let's go.
Two guys with a lot of respect.
Chris Arreola's tough, man. He's in a lot of pain.
During the press conferences and the weigh-in leading up to this fight.
Oh my God.
Oh, big right by.
Oh.
Oh, and Arreola came back with his own right.
Nice.
Another.
Pick him up.
Arreola always lands his right hand on Kownacki's face.
Round 9 from Barclays Center, scheduled for 12. Barclays Center has become
Barclays Center.
Kownacki's home arena. He was born in Poland. Moved with his family to Brooklyn, New York at the age of 7 back in 1996. He's unbeaten.
Damn, so he's been living here for like
12
150
fights
years.
in New York State, 11 in New York City, 9 in Brooklyn.
Now they're showing like a little.
To tonight. This is his 9th at Barclays Center. He's got 3 fights.
What? Big Plain Little Drive, man. $4.99. Is that in pounds? That's signed. That's the pounds currency, right? Thank you, man. I appreciate that. Dude, can you give me a little rundown of what's going on? Sorry, it's just because I feel like no one's watching, so I'm just like, instead of commentating, I'm just like enjoying the fight and stuff like that. Cause like before, like I would do these things and a bunch of people would show up. And sometimes I feel like you're not here, you leave. So I'm just by myself. So I'm just like, oh, I just forget about commentating. What's going on is it's basically been a phone booth for 10. It's the start of round 10, and it's been a phone booth for 10 rounds. And Chris Arreola looks hella tired, hella fatigued, and hella pain. He just looks like he's in a lot of pain. Kownacki looks comfortable. Both of these dudes have tremendous chins because they've both been able to take their best punches. Chris Arreola, when he's like wincing in pain, I think it has more to do with the fact that he broke something. I think he broke like his hand or something, because whenever he winces in pain, throughout the fight he's been wincing in pain, and it's not because of Adam Kownacki landing a punch on him. It's like after he lands his own punch on Kownacki's face. So that's why I'm thinking he broke his hand or something, that he's wincing in pain. It's round 10. It's a phone booth. Right now, Chris Arreola is looking energized, though. I think he's gotten a second win because he's like bouncing back and forth. He's bouncing in his tippy toes. He's coming forward. I like this. I like the energy I'm seeing from Chris Arreola. But I think Adam Kownacki is definitely winning the fight. Because, you see, once again, he winces in pain. Because he's just landing the cleaner punches. And he's the one coming forward, while Chris Arreola is kind of like backing up. But he's been like showing a lot of resistance throughout the whole fight, Chris Arreola. He hasn't been like going backwards, retreating, but like just to not win the fight. He's actually been trying. I'm very impressed on how he's able to take. I originally thought that he wouldn't be able to take Kownacki's punches. I thought Kownacki would be too much because Kownacki's a big puncher, but And Chris Arreola has been knocked out before in the past. So, and he's also up there in age. You know, he's, in my opinion, he's past his prime. But he's been able to take everything that Kownacki landed. I wish both of these dudes would have thrown more body shots. I think it would have helped them out in the later rounds. But they've been throwing a lot of headshots. That's all they've been doing all night. And they're literally, like, when I say a phone booth, they're literally in a phone booth. They're literally neck to neck, chin to chin. They're right next to each other. Maybe I also think that maybe that's why he's been able to take Kownacki's best punches, because he's smothering Kownacki. That's what a veteran does. He's been smothering him all night. Damn, and it's the end of round 10. This was Chris Arreola's best round. Like, he was on his tippy toes. He was bouncing. Like, it's almost like he got a second win. That fuck you are playing the PBC commentary because I ain't getting much info from you. Thanks. I think Adam is carrying weights. Yeah, he's fat as hell. I was like seeing highlight videos from him from like his early days, from like 8-7 years ago, and he looks so much skinnier back then. He weighs like 22 pounds. They say 22 pounds heavier than Chris Arreola. He's what, 260 something, but he definitely looks fatter. He looks fatter than he normally does. But yeah, I'm just surprised that he's not been able to hurt Chris Arreola. Like, Chris Arreola is tough. This fight's definitely going to the judges. Definitely. It's round 11 now. It's about to start. But yeah, I like what Chris Arreola is doing here. He's bouncing up. He's like bouncing on his tippy toes. You notice Adam Kownacki always wears the same freaking boxer sneak. He always wears the same Nikes. The red Nikes. They look dope. Oh my God. He just threw a nice one too, right on his chin.
Yeah, just touching back on that piece. Sometimes, you know, the doctors and the trainers, they have to save us from ourselves. Because we're warriors. Yes. We're gladiators.
We're gladiators. Oh, he hurt him.
So, you know, for anybody to say, do you want to stop the fight? No, we don't want to stop it. Somebody else has to save us from ourselves. So true.
I guess he told him to stop the fight, and he got really motivated.
Like told my corner, you throw the towel in, you get fired on spot. Because of that warrior mentality, man.
Chris Arreola says if he lost against Adam Kownacki, he would be.
Means Kownacki needs to back up. If he's gonna come to, that's easy.
I remember back in the day, Lennox Lewis's commentary on HBO boxing.
With the right hand of the 10 in Larry's mind.
Nice.
This is round 11, scheduled for 12. 30 seconds remaining.
Arreola is like the Energizer Bunny in this round.
Body
punches.
Better defense by Arreola as well. He's not getting hit with no silly punches.
Nice. Oh, 3 right hooks from Arreola in a row.
This is the 12th round and final round. You understand? Look, can anything hurt you?
Last round.
Well, okay, but that's it. That's your own hand. Okay, that's a different story. Open.
I gave the last 2 rounds to Chris Arreola. I gave round 11 and 12 to him. He's just been outworking him. He got his second win.
He's got to go for the knockout. So just hit and move. Move to your right. Understand? Make it simple. Sit down on your punches, and you're going to be good. Come on.
The instructions from Keith Trimble in Kownacki's corner. Prior to that, we heard from Joe Goosen in the corner of Chris Arreola.
I love Joe. He's motivating. He's trying to motivate Chris. One thing about Chris is he's complaining about his hand, and that could be a hindrance to you in this fight. The close two fight to be worried about the hand. You gotta give it all you got, like he's doing.
Yeah,
You gotta give it all you got.
Also, Lennox, Kownacki corner, understand and recognize that Chris' hand is hurting. He already acknowledged that he only has a right hand. I don't know if he knows or he just
Nice.
He has that from whether he's looking at. So, it's going to be interesting to see what happens in this 12th round.
Chris Arreola got to go all out in the last round.
The fighters came together.
Oh, yes, it's the sportsmanship. This is what this sport is all about, We get in.
Oh!
We give
Nice right hand by Chris Arreola.
In the fight, and, it's all about sportsmanship in the end.
Nice body shot. Oh, man.
We can, hug it out and say thank you, man, for sharing your energy with me in this ring tonight.
They have so much respect for one another. We saw a big right from Arreola a moment ago. It appeared that
Adam looks tired in here.
Still has power coming from the right side.
Oh!
I think Arreola took notes with me that night.
Kownacki's trainer told him to keep that left hand up, and Kownacki's definitely keeping that left hand up because right now, Arreola is very dangerous with that right hand. When you got the left hand hurting like that, the right hand becomes more dangerous.
In the 11th round, Arreola threw over 100.
They shouldn't be smothering. They should be kind of separating the last round to give them a better chance of knocking each other out.
Kownacki has landed more punches than Arreola to this point. 345, 283.
Kenny, how you think the judges is in this fight? It's so close to me. They've been uptight. They've been throwing punches. Both fighters has been throwing punches all night. Like, how do you score a fight like this?
Yeah, Larry gave in the first 10 rounds to Kownacki. We'll see if it's a little closer than that on the
Oh my God. Yo, Chris Arreola has not missed a single right hand he's thrown against Kownacki.
To be honest, I felt amazing. Due to the fact that it was for my first world title, I had a lot of people that doubted me, said I couldn't take a punch, said I couldn't go rounds. It was more of a proving people wrong that night, and I did that very well.
The Polish crowd.
Nice.
This is a slugfest.
They're both going for broke now.
This fight is such a great fight, man. These guys pouring their hearts out tonight. Man, what more as a fan of boxing could you ask for, man? I'm talking about
I think Deontay Wilder's going to be a commentator for PBC when he retires, man.
And sometimes, I tell you, people don't like heavyweights because they say they don't punch enough.
That's it. The last 10 seconds. 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. That's it. I gave Chris Arreola the last 3 rounds, bro.
Chris, let me get that shit. Let me get that shit.
Both fighters threw over 1,000 punches.
Damn.
Over the course of 12 rounds. Wow.
Adam should have got rid of him before the judge. Yeah, he should have.
Nutrition.
Yes. That's one of the fights that you was in, you're glad.
I think Adam Kownacki won the fight because of the earlier rounds. The earlier rounds, he was definitely the one scoring the better punches, and he was the aggressor. But I think the second half of the fight, Kownacki started slowing down, and Chris Arreola started picking up the pace a lot. He started picking up the pace, and he just he was like the Energizer Bunny. He was just bouncing on his tippy toes in the second half of the fight. And he was, at least for me, I felt he was outworking him. So It's interesting. I wonder how the judges scored it. This was not no easy, just one-sided fight for Adam Kownacki, which surprised me. I felt like he was gonna destroy him, so I was totally wrong about Chris Arreola. He showed a lot of heart in this fight, and he showed a freaking chin, man. And he fought this whole fight with like an injury. He was like during the whole fight, he was like complaining or like he just kept wincing in pain, like he was in a lot of pain. So, like, say they're gonna read the scorecards, but I'm pretty sure Adam Kownacki is gonna win. I'll tell you this though, right now. Adam Kownacki is a good fighter, but he got hit way too easily with Chris Arreola's right hand. Chris Arreola couldn't miss. He couldn't miss. He landed every single right hand he threw, or at least the majority. Every time he threw a right hand, he snapped his head back. That's not a good sign for him if he plans on fighting Deontay Wilder. You don't want to be getting hit with a flush Deontay Wilder right hand. So I think he needs to like work on avoiding right hands, cause I mean, I'm telling you, man, if Wilder lands that right hand on Adam Kownacki, I think he's gonna be in serious trouble. So that's what I'm gonna say. He's Dillian White too. If Dillian White landed his right hand, because Dillian White is also a monstrous puncher. But so far, he's shown to have a really good chin. Him and Chris Arreola. Well, he couldn't do. He kept saying he was gonna do a better job than Deontay Wilder. He failed at that, bro. He couldn't knock out Chris Arreola faster. This was a tough fight. I'm just curious to see how they scored it, because it was like it's one of those tough fights to score. Barclays Center. Look at the Barclays Center, man. Brooklyn, man. All right, let's see who won.
Chris Arreola, Adam Kownacki. Let's take a look back.
Here go Arreola with the jab in the face, but Kownacki come back with the 1-2. Here he is again with the body. Follows up with an uppercut and comebacks with a left hook. What a great combination he did with that.
Yeah, that's right. Kownacki's been throwing good volumes of punches. So for now, Arreola comes back with a great right hand, great left hook. This is where he hurts his hand, kind of shows it a little bit, but he sucked it up. Kownacki again coming with that left hook. Arreola coming with that right hand, rather crush. Both of them landing punches.
I wish Arreola would have fought with the spirited effort he fought in the last 3 rounds in the beginning of the fight.
Oh, with the good right hand, Kownacki's face did not move out of the way. He accepted all of it, but he came back.
Lennox and Deontay, a record-setting night.
Damn, they both threw over 1,000 punches.
In the heavyweight division, in this fight, the most punches landed, 667. The most combined punches thrown, 2,172. Both records in the heavyweight division.
Wow. Well, Deontay, you know what they say. Records are there to be broken. I'm with it.
Go for it, Deontay.
I'm coming for all of it.
All right, time now for the decision as we head to the ring. Jimmy Lennon Jr.
Ladies and gentlemen, after 12 rounds of action, we have a unanimous decision. Here are the score totals. Judge at ringside, Don Trella, scores about 118 to 110. Judges Kevin Morgan and Dr. Lou Moret both scored about 117 to 111. All three in favor
Kownacki definitely
of
won.
the winner. And still undefeated, Adam
Kownacki.
Babyface Kownacki.
Does he call out Deontay Wilder?
By unanimous decision, fighting in his hometown of Brooklyn, New York. There's his wife scheduled to give birth later this month. Kownacki now 20-0.
What? He's a champion? What kind of champion is he?
It went the distance. Tremendous effort by Chris Arreola as well. Will this be his final fight? We will hear from both with Heidi in a moment.
I don't think it should be his final fight. I mean, he did pretty good against Adam Kownacki.
Why are we sneaking into the city when we could be at IHOP eating more crispy chicken?
More crispy chicken?
Just say IHOP now has crispy chicken.
Yeah! It's a new buttermilk recipe made with all natural chicken breast.
To IHOP! Chicken!
New chicken and pancakes, only $6.99 at IHOP.
Don't you get the best price booking at one of those travel sites?
They tell you that, but when you book at Hilton.com, you get the price match guarantee. So if you find your room at a lower rate...
All right, man. That's going to be it. Adam Kownacki won the fight via unanimous decision in a very tough fight. In a fight that, you know, did not go as I thought it would go. Thought it would be a lot more easier for Kownacki, but it wasn't. Big Plans, Little Drive. I appreciate that you were here, man. You're the only one who showed up today to this live stream, so I do appreciate that, man. Thanks for showing up and chilling here with me. Thanks for the donation. I really do appreciate that. I'm waiting for tomorrow. No, I'm waiting. I'm still waiting to see what happens with Anthony Joshua versus Andy Ruiz Jr. Hopefully that fight gets announced soon. I want to see what happens. You know, hopefully we get an answer on where this fight's gonna actually take place. Anyway, thanks for watching, man. I really do appreciate that. And all right, I'm gonna be out now. Bye bye. Bye-bye. Again, thanks for chilling here with me. Big Plans, Little Drive. I appreciate that.